bored. What about you? Are you bored at home? Today is so boring, I bet even my dog is bored. Let's ask him. Hey, Waffle, are you bored at home?
I'm so bored, even my clothes are boring. Look at this plain white t-shirt.
That's it. Waffle, you're a genius. I know what we're going to do today. Okay, you've blown up some lemons, you've made magnetic slime. Your dog is looking for a way to jazz up his wardrobe. Why not spend the day tie-dyeing things? I'm Erin with the Gwinnett County Public Library, and today we're going to learn to make natural tie-dye using just vegetables. Let's try it for fashion. For pink dye, we use beets.
Chop the beets. Boil the beets. Strain the beets.
For yellow dye, we use turmeric. Ooh.
Chop the turmeric. Boil the turmeric. Strain the turmeric.
For blue dye, we use red cabbage. Wait. How do we end up with blue dye if we start with red cabbage?
Don't ask me. I'm a dog. I'm basically colorblind.
It turns out that juice made from red cabbage is an indicator. What's an indicator? An indicator is a chemical that changes color if it comes into contact with an acid or a base. Red cabbage contains anthocyanin. It starts out purple, but if we add an acid, like lemon juice, it will turn red. If we add a base, like baking soda, we get blue. Chop the cabbage, boil the cabbage, strain the cabbage. Now we have a measuring cup filled with purple cabbage juice, stuffed to the brim with anthocyanin, our indicator. Let's add a tablespoon of baking soda and check it out. Am I blue? Yes, I am. Science meets fashion. Best magic trick ever.
Now for my favorite part. We're going to take this plain white t-shirt and make it fashion using just our vegetable dyes and a couple of rubber bands.
Tie-dyeing cloth is pretty simple. Let's start with a damp cotton t-shirt. Wet fibers will accept the colors from our natural dye more easily. Take a few rubber bands, twist the fabric of the t-shirt into a point, and fasten a rubber band around your twist to hold it in place. The rubber band should create areas on the cloth where the dye can't seep in. This makes the funky patterns we associate with tie-dyed material. Once you've got a few rubber bands in place, submerge the t-shirt in your homemade dye for 12 to 24 hours. Soak. Wait some more. Then rinse off the beets. Rinse off the cabbage. Rinse off the turmeric. Woo! That's really yellow. Toss your t-shirt into the dryer to set the dye, and ta-da! Our end results. The natural dye from the beets was pretty light. Ditto for the dye made from cabbage. But then there's turmeric. Check it out.
I look fabulous.
Still bored at home? You should read something. Miss Beth and Miss Savannah know all the best books.
Hi, I'm Savannah from Gwinnett County Public Library. If you're bored at home, I have a book recommendation for you. The book I'm recommending is called The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang.
This isn't your typical prince and princess story.
Prince Sebastian is looking for a bride, or rather, his parents are looking for one for him. Sebastian is too busy hiding his secret life from everyone. At night, he puts on daring dresses and takes Paris by storm as the fabulous Lady Chrysalia, the hottest fashion icon in the world capital. Sebastian's secret weapon and best friend is the brilliant dressmaker Francis, one of only 2 people who know the truth. Sometimes this boy wears dresses. But Francis dreams of greatness, and being someone's secret weapon means being a secret. Forever. How long can Francis defer her dreams to protect a friend? The author gives us a romantic tale of identity, young love, art, and family. It's truly a fairy tale for all ages. Check it out!
Hi, I'm Beth, and today I'm going to introduce you to books by Kate Davies. Kate Davies is the author of a series about the Crims. This particular book is Crime in the Family. Imogene is different. She was born with a skill for scandal, a mastery of misdemeanors. But 2 years ago, her beloved grandmother, Big Nana, was killed during a heist. Imogene was only 10. But she knew she needed to get out of the family business for good. Now she's living a blissfully crime-free life as Imogene Collins, a model student at Lilyworth Ladies College. Unfortunately for Imogene, she can't keep her background a secret forever. When her family is accused of pulling off a major caper, which seems doubtful to anyone at least, Imogene must admit to her real identity and try to get them out of jail. Of course, a job like this isn't just for anyone. In fact, it will take a real criminal. Check out the Crims series by Kate Davies. I think you'll enjoy it.
And that's it. You ready to take your plain white t-shirt and go make some fashion? I'm Erin with the Gwinnett County Public Library, and we'll see you the next time you get bored at home. You bored?